Yes, sir.
Big time.
It's drill time, you know what I'm saying? On the Toxic Men podcast.
Yes, that's right. GTM, baby.
Right.
Good Toxic Men.
Who's opening?
I can open it up.
Alright,
Alrighty. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to GTM, Good Toxic Men.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, man, we got a special guest. Our homie, Chris.
What's happening?
For the TMEG.
Yes, sir.
That's right. Almost sounds like GTM, but it's a whole different thing, baby.
Yes, sir.
Damn, welcome, man. Thank you so much for coming on by, dude.
Yeah, thank you guys for inviting me over.
Yeah.
I'm so honored to be here. I love your guys' setup.
Oh, thank you.
I've been watching your guys' content.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
a fan.
Thank you,
Thank you
man.
guys for having me on.
Yeah,
Dude,
for sure.
yeah, you're looking fresh as heck.
You know what I'm saying? I had to get that haircut yesterday.
All right,
I got that taper
haircut.
fade.
And you got
Okay.
the earrings, dude.
Yeah, I'm
Can you
saying.
show the viewers the earrings, dog?
Yeah, I got you. Check it out. Check it
Damn.
out.
See, I'm jelly. I'm jelly,
Wow.
dude.
You know what I'm saying? Representing my Jesus roots. You feel me?
Okay.
Hey, yo, he's a Jesus
You
man.
already know.
You brought your Bible so we can have some
I'm
Bible
just like,
studies?
yeah, pull it out.
Damn,
Wait, what?
That's a heavy ass Bible. What's up, man? Thank you so much for coming on by. So
Yeah.
let everybody know you're a musician, right?
That's right,
A
yeah.
band, like I mentioned, TMEG,
That's right. That's right.
formerly known as The Mysterious Experience.
That's right. Yeah.
Classic
That's
name.
right. Yeah.
Now we went to a new name.
New name, yeah, TMEG, which I mean essentially is the exact same thing. It's the abbreviation of the Mysterious Experience Group. But I don't know, the Mysterious Experience is just too long, too many words.
Yeah.
And I think I've evolved from the scheme of large names. I don't know, maybe a smaller name for him just made more sense for what we're trying to do now.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just
It feels good, right? Like a new slate from
Yeah.
like it's just almost basically a rebrand, right?
Yeah, because it's you'll be amazed the amount of people that don't know how to spell mysterious, and it's
I'm getting autocorrected all the time.
yeah. See, and I don't blame them. It's a big word, really.
The mysterious experience.
Yeah, so now it's like TMEG, and
TMEG.
if you Google that or look it up on Instagram, we're the first thing to come up.
That's
So-
your pronoun?
Yes, that's my pronoun. Yes, sir. TMEG.
That's right.
Yeah. So you just got into the building. Of course, we're literally
Yeah.
just diving into the podcast.
Yeah. These guys don't joke around,
Right?
guys. These guys are for real. These guys
We're like, sit down.
Yeah, you're like, come on in.
Yeah,
Camera
yeah.
in face. You got no breather time. You better be ready right
Yeah,
off the ground.
no introductions. This
No
is
intro.
it.
Just,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
we're
saying?
definitely going to get to know you throughout the podcast,
Yeah.
especially myself, because
Yeah.
first time meeting.
That's it.
So
Blind date.
as far
Yeah.
as like everything, if I could kind of get a small context as far as like
Yeah.
where you're from, like how'd you get into the music scene, and of course, what's the long term, I guess, goal for the actual, or I guess for your own sense of goals within the music.
Yeah. Well, like my name's Christopher.
Hola, Chris.
Hola, ¿cómo estáis? And I've lived in Palmdale for about 15 plus years. I come from the Valley, and I got into the whole music thing because I was very heavily involved in church. So when at a young age, around 13 years old, I learned how to play the bass guitar, and I was in playing in church, just playing bass. And the thing about churches is when they figure out that you're a musician, they ask you for help all the time, which I was always
Yeah,
really
that
happy.
happens, man.
Yeah, they
You
abuse
feel obligated.
Yeah, they brainwash you into thinking you got to be there.
Yeah. How old were you at this time?
13.
Okay, so you're a teenager.
13.
Okay.
Yeah,
Dang,
13.
dude.
Yeah,
Started young.
so yeah,
Recruited you young.
yeah, they got them. That's how you do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how you brainwash.
So they got you playing guitar at first?
Bass.
Bass.
Okay.
Yeah,
Guitar,
so bass guitar was my first instrument.
Okay.
And then I taught myself guitar and piano and vocals.
Cool.
And I had a teacher to teach me drums. So from 13 to 18, I was just every week, 3 times a week, playing at church, and that
wow.
really developed me
As a musician,
as a musician. Yeah, that develops you,
Spiritually,
Yeah.
maybe not.
Spiritually, I
Well,
mean,
a
I was a
performer as
teenager.
well.
You know what I'm saying? I think I'm
Yeah.
chasing girls more than I'm chasing
Yeah.
the Bible.
13-year-old.
Yeah, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So yeah, from 13 to 18, it's just that.
Yeah.
And that's actually, it's funny enough, that's actually where I met my bandmates in this church.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it's funny how that works. It's just, you kind of just, we're all very like-minded, just Hispanic, rowdy teenagers that kind of just love heavy music. 'Cause that's what it was. I used to love a lot of metal stuff, and then kind of started mellow down with the Beatles and stuff. But from the origins of my music, yeah, it's just church, practically just church, involvement in church, and just practically just practicing a lot at church.
Yeah, yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you ever want to start a band, go to a church.
Yeah, I'm saying, hey, you want a good member?
Yeah, dude.
Ask the drummer. They won't say no.
Yeah, right.
The mindset's already there. Oh, and they do it for free.
Yeah.
So hey, man, I'll give you $25.
You can practice at the church, man.
Yeah, that's it. And
tight.
and yeah, so after some time doing all that, I kind of decided, you know what, I'm really inspired by music, like the Beatles, and a lot of 1960s music really like reached me, and I really loved the sound and all that. So I started to dabble into writing music when I was 18. So, and music production, all that stuff. So from 18 till now, I'm 27 now. I've been kind of just growing in that,
Wow, 27, huh?
Yeah,
27 club, huh?
27. I didn't die.
You've made it.
I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet.
You're not
I'm not
to wait a couple more months.
I'll let you guys know. I'll let the listeners know.
We'll do an update.
Yeah.
We'll do an update, yeah. He's still alive, everybody.
Guys, look, he's alive.
Dropped a new single.
Yeah, and then from there, the friends, these are my best friends. These are my like brothers.
Besties,
that I met at church. These became the members of TMEG. So they have
TMEG. That's how you say it, huh?
Yeah, TMEG, TMEG, whatever.
TMEG.
TMEG. Whoa.
Yeah,
gang affiliated, you know what I'm saying? Don't roll on us. So it's me, my brother Jonathan, Kevin, Casey, and Anthony. And at times we'll have an auxiliary member, which his name is Fernando. But the five of us is really the main
Fernando
core.
being the guitar player?
Fernando being a synth player.
Okay.
Like, so if we play like a bigger venue, I'll utilize 6 musicians.
Oh, okay.
That's crazy, man. And you write the music yourself,
Yeah,
right?
that's right.
And you got how do you got him, all the team, to be on board? Like, hey, I write the music. You just get on, play.
So I guess just until kind of recently, the band's kind of like, I think it'd be cool if we all started writing songs.
Collaborating.
Yeah, and which is I love that idea because
Yeah.
up until recently, that hasn't happened. It's always just been me sitting down in the studio playing the idea on loop until something comes out.
Right.
And it's really time consuming and it's stressful doing that. I have a lot going on in life and it just makes it really hard to have that time to be inspired. So it's really cool that they all do that. But
okay.
what gets them all on board is they believe in this vision and this idea of TMEG. This idea that it's all of us conquering and facing the world, essentially. You know what I mean? Like we all believe in this dream, and that's what fuels us. I would say, and we all have this like, this gig wasn't the best, but you know what? I think we did good. We all have a positive attitude again on it, and you know what? Like I couldn't be more blessed to have that around me.
Right.
That's awesome. That's what you need.
Having a group of people having that same vision as you. That's awesome.
Yeah, and not just any group of people. These are like your best friend, my best friends. Like these are. And it's like, I couldn't have asked for better.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Anything creative, I think it's always important to have common goals and common ground with people around you as far as like what you have going on.
Yeah.
A lot of people carry a lot of people that have nothing to do with what they're going to do in life. And then they just become, like that person that just holds them a little bit behind because they're not really doing what they should be doing because that one friend wants to kind of go and do their own thing. And then, of course, we get distracted and go do that thing.
Yeah.
And then we're like, hey, time just went by. The whole day just went by. I achieved absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
You're still hanging out with your homies, but yet you're still, doing something with a purpose.
Dude,
Yeah. And I agree with what you're saying. Like that's exactly how it is. When you have people that are not like-minded, you end up just losing inspiration and time. I think inspiration is the harder thing to come by. Being inspired is a random thing that just happens. You can make time. Anyone can make time.
Right.
People can claim it's hard. It is kind of hard to make time, but it is harder for that spark to just happen. So it's a blessing to have like-minded people. There's no way to do it. There are solo artists, but they're never really solo.
Yeah, there's ghostwriters.
There's people that are behind them.
Right.
There's people in the studio while they're doing it. Hey man, this would be cool to do. Oh, you're right. They just never get credited for it.
Exactly.
No one. I think in this life, a creative's life, there's always inspiration behind like their art.
1,000%.
And someone that supports that on the side and helps them develop it. It's always that. Anyone that claims, no, I do this alone. That's not true.
Yeah.
I know your homie said, bro, you got this. I know someone in your life reached out and said, dog, like do it. You got it. Like, You know what I mean?
Any
Like,
successful person has the same qualities of friends around them that will kind of escalate them. Maybe they're not a creative themselves, but maybe they're a business person.
Yeah.
Or maybe they're an accountant. And then they say, hey, you're making profit. What are you going to do with your taxes next year? How are you going to claim this?
Yeah.
Like, are you claiming your art within the profit?
Yeah.
You know, and then of course that becomes a person with a purpose again. It's not within the same category of work,
but it does support them.
It does support them in that sense of way. And of course we are creating this podcast. Once again, it's a kind of a duo kind of thing. Like there are certain things that I bring into the table when it comes to the creative side and also the production side and also the business side. He also brings in his categories of work, you know, like, hey, he does the clips, he uploads, he brings his personality, you know, like we have to understand that it's always going to be teamwork in order for anything to grow and anything to flourish. I would say it's the healthiest way to go about it, you know, because we all need each other.
Yeah, for sure. I think splitting the load is what ultimately gets everyone prospering. You know what I mean? Yeah, no, I love that. You guys come off as a good team.
Oh, thanks.
You know, I walk in like, there's a lot of good and forward thinking order here.
Yeah,
you know,
thank you.
that's dope.
Yeah, think ahead, man.
Yeah, so it's a little haunted here, but it's all right.
Yeah, why is that?
I just tell him because I like to scare him.
Yeah, he likes to talk about ghosts.
I like to scare him. He's very superstitious, so I like to scare him.
I'm low key superstitious too.
All right.
Yeah, you believe in the ghost, right?
Yeah.
Do you have any stories?
Any rounds?
Yeah, actually, yeah.
All right, we want to hear it.
Oh my gosh, this is like when
let's go.
This is crazy. This is a real story. This is no
joke.
No cap.
All
no,
right.
no capping.
No
gorra.
No, but for real, like this one time it was like I used to when I first started like into getting recording. I was like again 18. I had like my recording stuff was in my room, and my room's in second story, and it's more of like a loft, so that there's no wall covering it. There is now, but back then there wasn't. And I would throw my cables down to the first floor to record an upright piano that we had down there. And
keep going, buddy.
and so I would record it, right? And I had wireless headphones, so they'd be all like plugged in upstairs, and I'd be downstairs. So I don't know. I no, it has to be ghosts. I don't think I was going delirious.
What was happening?
So I would like go upstairs, push record, run downstairs, do the take, and when I messed up, because that was inevitable, I would run back up and stop it and do it again. But every time I went back downstairs to put on the headphones, I swear to God, I heard like a group of people talking behind me every single time.
In the recording?
No, not recording, like live.
Live.
Like, so like I would be like recording the take, but I would hear conversation of like a group of people behind me. And I was like, at first I was like freaked out. So I would stop, turn around. Yeah, and there's nothing there. And I would have to stop it, like go back up, restart it, come back down.
Yeah.
It got to the point where like, dude, it was crazy. Just remembering like scares me. I was playing and I would ignore it because I would be like, there's nothing there. I'm going to finish this take, but it would just get louder and louder. So I would eventually stop. Yeah, like it sounded like a bunch of voices. Yeah, like on some schizophrenic vibes. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not. You know, it was scary. Like because like right behind there is like the dining table, like the living room.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it made sense why that was happening, but it doesn't at the same time. So yeah, that's like an actual encounter.
That's creepy, man.
It was really scary.
Those voices, I heard stories, different scenarios, but the same concept of a group of people going like languages that you don't even like something is happening in a group.
Yeah, it feels like just like people having conversations within themselves and you don't even know what they're saying. That's exactly what it felt like. That's exactly what it was.
I heard something like that before.
You're probably hearing another dimension.
Probably, you know what I'm saying?
You still live in that house?
Piano chord so crazy. Yeah. Yeah, I still live there. But I've never nothing happened after that. It just that was it. I've never.
What time was this?
Probably like 11, 12 p.m. It was night, and I was the only one awake. I was the only one, running around.
You caught into a frequency that
maybe
it was that one day.
The piano might be cursed.
Maybe it was the chords that you were playing.
It might be.
You know, like
jazz major 7 chords.
I was gonna say you were playing a couple 6 chords.
Yeah,
because minor chords were technically banned within.
They were demonic.
Yeah, they were banned in the Catholic.
Really,
everything's
Church,
major. Like all the hymns, they're all majors.
It's true.
And then once, of course, they started because everything that is music is numeric.
Okay.
So a major chord is 1, 3, 5.
That's right.
And then of course a minor chord is 1 flat 3 and then 5, and then of course when you add a 6, that's where you get that scary note.
Yeah,
wow.
It's a scary chord.
Like a frequency.
Yeah, no, it's a scary chord.
Right.
Well, technically it's tension.
Yeah.
And of course the Catholic Church was saying, hey, we don't like this, because literally it's 1, 3, and then of course that 6 is in there.
Wow.
But and I'm pretty sure, like, I don't know. I'm not superstitious. I don't know. I'll play that 6 chord.
Like, bro, me and Enrique are going to convince you today.
Damn, I'm a believer.
I'm gonna play that 6 chord for Enrique.
No.
It's scary stuff. I believe in that stuff. I believe in ghosts. I think I personally believe that ghosts and stuff live in a realm that we just aren't evolved enough to understand or see.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just think that we're not there yet.
Yeah.
So you don't think it's like spirits left behind?
I think it is.
Is that because that's what we all think, right?
Yeah.
You die, you got left behind. You know.
I think some of it could be. I think God has a really interesting way of making or moving or directing life.
Yeah.
You know, I think that spiritual realm is just one that at the moment we can only feel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just like, there's animals that can see more colors than us.
Yeah.
I think it's like that, where it's like, how dogs like can feel things like they can feel earthquakes before they actually start. Yeah, or like animals are really good at feeling certain things before
their paws can feel the earthquake before it hits.
Yeah, you see what I mean? Like those are senses that they have developed, they've evolved over time, and I think humans just haven't. Maybe like haven't evolved. I think that's a good way to put it. Just haven't evolved into maybe deep. You know what? That's crazy.
I was going to say de-evolved.
Yeah, maybe de-evolved.
We already had that, but we're just losing it.
Yeah, well, I would say we're losing it.
And the red
the red 40?
Yeah, everybody's talking about that now, right?
That's
a thing now, right?
Low key, it does get me spooked.
Nobody cared no more.
Yeah, all of a sudden.
And my question is like, the people that created that, was it like, yes, it's going to
we're going to destroy. We're going to destroy.
Or was it just like, just put that color on there, who cares? And then later on,
I've always like looked at, and maybe I'm too optimistic, but I think that people that do evil do it on accident most of the time.
Does it accidental evil?
Yeah, I think on most of the time, because
so when I'm talking, I'll bring out the evil, but I'm trying to scare him, but it's literally by accident.
Yeah.
And then in reality, one day I'll actually say something, but a spirit will come out and it'll follow Enrique home.
Okay. And
I'm like, my bad, bro.
It's all good faith.
My bad.
It's all good faith.
My bad. I brought Annabelle to your house. I'm sorry.
Nobody's bringing nobody.
Now you got the nun at home, bro.
No.
My bad. It was a joke, okay? It was a joke.
Now you got Zozo in your backyard, bro. My bad.
He's in the nutty house after that.
Yeah. What's that? The tall Slender Man?
Slender Man.
Slender Man.
Slender Man. Remember that was a trip. That scared me when I was in high school.
Yeah.
For like a week.
So you think we're like have like hyper senses back in the day?
I think I feel like it's interesting that there's a correlation, like how religion really developed 2,000 years ago, or even hundreds of thousands of years ago, and nowadays it's like it's hard for us to even think about spirituality or even really get there. As like it was back then, at least.
Yeah.
Well, at least that's how the Bible makes it seem.
Yeah, I would honestly explain it to a person that isn't. Well, I'm not religious, I would say. Yeah. I do believe in God, and I do believe in there's a sense of energy that we either it stays here for a while, either to be recycled, or if not, it kind of like goes into another, I guess another personality, I would say.
For sure.
But if you're not into the idea that there is something higher than you, I would say, well, why are you scared of the dark? That kind of thing.
Right.
So we always believe in the negatives before we believe in the positives.
Yeah.
So I always bring up the negatives before I bring up the positives. And I'm like, all right, do you believe in this? Would you be willing to go to the cemetery at this time? And they're like, oh no. And I'm like, why not? You know, that kind of thing. That's where I'm like, okay, there's something there within us. It's in us that is telling us. But of course, a lot of the things that are sold to us, it's basically like, let's sell them the negatives before the positives, and let's deny the positives.
Yeah.
And let's just take all that away, because that will guide you in a way where like, we are now going forth with a purpose, but right now it's not a purpose for an individual isn't going to be sold easily on, like consumerism, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Like a frantic customer is the best customer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure.
know what I
mean? Like one that really believes that what they're doing is really changing them. And then to the point where they go and tell other people about it. That's it's funny that you bring up frantic customer, because that's what religion feels like today. It just feels like
hot takes.
And this is the truth, we have huge churches with production value much larger than even some concert venues.
Yeah, $1 million.
Yeah, it's true, and they're kind of that's enticing, right? That's the point. Like it's like biblically, and this is like just biblically, spiritually sound. Two people can be in it with an acoustic guitar and worship God and have that encounter with God.
Right.
But so then what's the point of the lighting, the smog, the fog machine smog.
Yeah.
Funny how I made that correlation. Fog machines, lighting, crazy lighting, big sound system. Like there isn't a need for that. The only point that you would need for that is to just be flashy. It's like a pastor that drives a Ferrari and wears Gucci. It's the exact same thing. It's like you want to be a part of that lifestyle. You want to have that. You want that kind of to be the selling point.
Yeah.
Not this idea of like, hey, you're loved by Jesus.
Yeah.
That doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah, and I always say that trends don't actually like last forever.
Oh no,
they kind of like dwindle, and I think that's what's been happening with the Christian and actually Catholic Church as well.
Yeah, both.
They've similar thoughts as far as like what you're saying. They overextended as far as like the idea. How could we preach? But instead of preaching, they're selling. And
that's exactly it.
Instead of feeding, they're basically talking, and instead of listening, they're just basically not even there.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's just this, and that's why that's why it's dwindling. That's why people are catching on, which is good. They're catching on to this idea, like, hey, you know what, like what do you mean I have to like why are you telling me good news only and my life's not changing? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. People are catching on, which is good.
As far as like your thought, as far as like what could be then done. If you already noticed, I guess what's happening.
Yeah, the wrongs of the thing.
Yeah. So what's your solution?
The solution to that has a lot of it's all cause and effect.
Okay.
And this is the thing. This is why they don't do it. They don't do it because if they start preaching, like there's churches that are big that preach truths, right? Which is good. Good. Do it. But they're also the same churches that are in a lot of controversy. So you gotta, I guess the pastor has to ask himself, like, do I want to be on the media again next week because I said this? The answer is always no. So they're not going to ever talk about it. So like a good topics like, homosexuality, right?
LGBTQ+.
LGBT, yeah. Like, I mean, I don't care. My take on that, I'm just going to put out there. I don't care. You can do whatever you want with your life. Religiously speaking, that's not something that's acceptable, right? Pastors will never preach that message. Want to know why? Because they'd rather have people sit in their chairs and them leave and be offended. So what has to happen, and again, cause and effect will be that pastors have to go back to preaching biblical truth, even if the people leave the church, even if that means downsizing the church, even if it means having to sell half the property, even if it means having to lay off half the staff. You know what I mean? Again, when I say half the staff, now there's people's livelihoods at risk.
Yeah.
See, there's a lot of risk here.
Chain reaction.
Yeah, and then that's, in theory, what has to happen for there to be like a real true following of Jesus, and just like encounter of Jesus.
Back to the basics.
Yeah, back to the basics, just like in a group home.
Tear it down, have one stage, have the band play.
Yeah.
Get the Bible, get the microphone.
Yeah,
that's it.
That's it.
Nothing else.
Well, it's become a business, like you're saying. There is a business within the church. Like there's salaries now.
Yeah,
there's
for sure.
Of course,
Jobs.
The church is not getting taxed, but the people are getting taxed.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
My thought is that I think there's too many churches to begin with. I think the idea of like because we're all humans, we're all trying to develop the best of something. The pastor's trying to develop the best of something.
Yeah.
But why not just combine everything? If it's common ground as far as like what you guys want to do is fellowship.
Yeah.
Like, why is it everyone's so divided and everybody's trying to get everyone's members from one church to another? Hey, I heard that you play guitar at this church. Could you come play at my church because we just started? That kind of thing.
Yeah.
I'm like, why don't you just keep them at their church, develop someone else, and then kind of start growing
them over here,
building up.
Well, it's the same thing as asking why won't McDonald's and Burger King merge? You're literally, it's the same argument, and it's because of that. They just want to develop their own little business and leave it to their kids when they're done.
Okay,
with it. That's the truth.
Yeah,
that's what happened at my old employer. The pastor's father developed the church, made it big, made it successful, and just handed it off to his son, which he's like destroying it. So that's what happened. That's the cycle of business.
Yeah,
you build it, and then hopefully the person that your heir, mostly your son, takes it on.
Yeah,
and hopefully they do a good job at it.
Yeah.
If not, then it dies there.
Yeah, exactly. Hopefully they build off of what you've already built off of.
Doesn't sound happy at all.
No, no.
That's a bummer, dude.
Yeah, I think it's unfortunate. I mean, like, obviously, like, running a church costs money. Like let's be
electricity.
real.
And on top of that, how do you even manage like 60 or 100 people? How do you even one person like?
You have more leaders in that church.
And then those leaders, how you not know they're corrupted? And
well, that's the problem. There's
so many people.
What is it like? I would say 30% of people are corrupted.
Yeah. We're all sinners, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's okay. That doesn't matter. I think if you're like a bad person, that just makes it worse.
That's true. Yeah.
Like my old employer, it's funny that I'm not saying their names, but
yeah, just keep
they
call him Enrique.
Yeah,
call me Irvin. What the fuck's wrong with you, man? Call me Irvin.
So
Pacheco Productions.
I just like this. My old employer, my boss, has to have been the worst person I've ever dealt with in my life. And this and that, I've worked I've worked at Target. Okay, Target has the most entitled Karens you can ever ask for in your life. And this individual was worse than that.
Wow.
Worse than any. Like people
worse than every combined Karen in the world.
Facts. Every Target shopper with coupons.
Wow.
No, but like you know how you guys have like when you say something to someone and you have regrets about it later.
Yeah.
My regret is not telling them what I felt.
Oh,
you know what I mean? That's
So
now I'm like, I wish I'd give him a piece of my mind because I would have never regretted it.
Okay.
Hold your tongue, huh?
Yeah. And see, that's what happens when you're a good little Christian boy like me.
You get stomped out.
Yeah, you get walked all over. And that's a church official. This is like a higher up in a mega church, and like no one's safe of being a jerk. No one's safe of being an asshole. It's out there for everyone.
Yeah. Even in churches,
even out of churches.
Wow.
During church, after church. Yeah.
Damn, man. So you got traumatized. Because I was traumatized. I worked at Subway, dude. I work with women, and they're really mean to me.
Yeah, see
all women are mean to this fool.
I hold my tongue back,
like this guy.
But towards the end of my career at Subway, I let it loose. I was like, you, kids place.
That's
and I left, and there's an urban legend. There was a guy screaming in the like, we heard you screaming, man.
Legend of Enrique. It's like, was there a monster back there? The 12-inch monster. We're not talking about subs.
Whoa. No, dude. Yeah. Jobs could traumatize you, man.
Yeah.
For sure.
Toxic jobs.
It's an experience that we all kind of go through. Of course, when we're younger, we kind of have this idea of the world. And of course, if you're growing up in a church, because I grew up in a church as well, and I also kind of went through the same process of like the worship team, the 3 times a week kind of thing. And then even the camps that we had and then the events. And it was like, throughout the whole week, it was literally just church.
Urban relates.
But of course, once you actually go through the actual, like, okay, now I'm a teenager, now I'm 16, 17 years old, now the adults are actually speaking to you as an adult, now they're kind of not hiding too many things. Because when you're younger, they're very discreet. As far as like what it is, what a church really is, like the behind the scenes, the married lady, with the other guy that it shouldn't be with that teenage girl with the older guy, that kind of thing. And that's where like, oh, snaps. Like, okay, my eyes are now open, which is a lot harder for me to now be engaged even more because these are the guys or the women that should be leading me to what it is that they're actually, I guess whatever they're preaching, they're not actually doing it.
Yeah.
And that's and I know it's always going to be an excuse because we should never allow someone to put us in a place where we cannot. We're basically putting everyone in that experience. I would say like everyone else, because I could honestly say like, oh yeah, I've gone through that same idea of like, okay, people, I can't trust people because so and so and so. But it's people, like we all have to kind of like put in, I guess everyone has their own category of like, okay, I'm going to trust you from the beginning until you show me that I can no longer trust you. Then that's where it's going to go away. But of course at a church, it's like, it's a massive place to kind of like go one by one, like, okay, are you a good person? Let's hang out. And then, oh no, you're not a good person. The next person. So at this point, I do agree that fundamentally, like, a church should be a little bit smaller at this point, because it's a family, right? Like you're going into like a community of people that want to do something positive. Is like as far as like the feeding of the bread. But unfortunately, now we're kind of going for an event. Now we're going for an experience.
That's it.
Now we're trying to get motivated because we're not motivated this week, and we want to hear that. What am I doing wrong? Maybe the pastor's going to tell me what am I doing wrong, and it's all by feeling. It's no longer
like,
by
who
discipline.
Me out,
or like oh my gosh, like. Can I have confirmation that I'm going to make millions of dollars this week? Like, oh my gosh, am I going to be okay? Like, I'm going to, oh my gosh, like, I love what you said. It's the truth. they're no longer pastors, but motivational speakers.
Damn.
And that's really harmful.
Yeah.
You know, like
Tony Robinson's everywhere. Jeez.
yeah, we're at a point in life where as long as you feel good,
Yeah.
you're gonna come back.
Yeah.
You know, and that's the objective.
So they don't want you to feel bothered. They don't want to bother.
Yeah,
you.
why would they ever challenge you?
Yeah.
Like, you know, why would you ever go to a restaurant when they tell you, hey man, your way of life is wrong? You'd never go back to that place.
Hell no.
Right. So then, yeah.
Well, even with friends now I'm noticing it's not even the church in general; it's people in general.
no,
like you can't be honest with the person
Oh, yeah,
anymore,
no,
even if you do
anymore.
care about that person. And that's the idea of being friends. Is like your friend should be telling you the honest truth rather than
Yeah.
just giving you like, "Hey, just like be okay." You
Yeah,
know, like
yeah.
I get it. You're not doing nothing. You're a loser. That kind of thing.
yeah.
But it's okay. You know, that kind of thing. It's okay to be a loser.
Yeah.
Rather than say, "Hey, you are a loser. Get your ass up.
For
go
sure.
Do
Yeah.
some shit."
Yeah.
Rather than
Get up.
coddling
Yeah,
that kind of
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
And I think
And
that's what
wake
people are
up.
Yeah.
now common on the idea like I'm the victim and
sure.
worship my victimhood.
yes.
Victim. Oh.
Yeah, it's unfortunate because that is exactly how most of the world works now. It's like, look how oppressed I am. Look, and now do something about my oppression. If I say, okay, yeah, wake up earlier, go to work, and do good at your job, and then this is an example, you know, and you'll prosper. What are you talking about? You're
Yeah.
so ableist. What are you talking? It's like, no, dude, like that is what I call like loser mentality.
Yeah, yeah.
Where
You're
you wait.
gaslighting me.
Yeah. Oh my god. I still don't even understand what gaslighting means. I hear like definition from definition.
Who
it's like,
hurt
bro.
you?
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Yeah. And it's unfortunate. We live in this life now where it's like, yes, like I want you to notice how oppressed I am, and then I want you to do something about it.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's like, what are you talking about?
Yeah,
Like,
no one's taking accountability off
like,
of their own.
Yeah. Accountability is out the window. You trying to grow and prosper, that's now your responsibility. Now
Exactly.
make my life easier.
Exactly.
So that's what's happening, right, with the new generation.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's
and
what
then
it is.
that generation's having children, and I can only imagine what those children are going to be like.
Dead. No, yeah.
that's when
yeah.
AI takes over.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Okay.
AI is going to take over the
wow.
world.
I just noticed this.
Oh, you did?
Talking about ghosts.
Ghost
Yeah.
match. This guy,
Yeah, it's a
he met it as witchcraft.
It's that's that magnet one, right?
yeah.
It's just-
They're- No, it's magic.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's magic. If you touch it, your soul get
I'm
in.
just saying.
You know,
And that's what powers it. Your guests
Souls.
power it. Yeah, their souls.
There's like a black shadow.
It just spins faster all of a sudden.
Damn, man.
That's crazy.
Dude, let's get to a thing that we do. It's called the toxic topic.
Oh
Yeah.
yes, love it.
Let's get it, boy.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
I'm excited.
so the
excited.
toxic question for the
Woo.
day
I'm gonna turn to Andrew
is
Tate on this one.
Yeah, please,
no.
please.
that's Enrique's favorite guy.
Andrew Tate,
Yeah.
top G.
Oh, yes, sir.
All right, come on, man.
All right, so the question is: should modern women be the ones proposing to men?
Ooh.
Oh,
Why or why not?
Why or why not? They might as well. Like, you know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm gonna tell you what I feel after, like,
Go for
from
it.
my understanding of the question.
Yes.
If a woman wants to be like the person that wears the pants, like, no, I take care of my man. It's like I go to work, and then she's proud of it to the
right.
point where she believes her value is even greater than the man that she's with, which is insane to me.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, then do it. Then do it.
you get Urban turned on, man.
like I don't understand. Like if you believe truly that you are the person, that you're the man now.
Yeah.
Because that's what you're implying. Like you're now saying like, no, I'm the man now. Then be the man.
Yeah.
Do everything. You know what I'm saying? When you're sick, go to work. You know what I'm saying?
Pay for the dates.
Pay for the dates. Pay for not even just your half, but the whole thing.
Yeah.
Drive everywhere. Open the door for me.
Hell yeah.
You know, and then propose to me.
Hell
you know,
yeah.
if that's what you want. No woman wants that though.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
Exactly.
You know, women are never going to do that. Women are conditioned nowadays to believe that they're independent, but still want to be. What's the word I'm looking for? Like they still want a man to kind of have the traditional role
Yeah.
to being a man.
Yeah.
You're in Irvin's lane. Keep going.
Yeah,
man.
you know. Yeah, like they want a man to
Hell
be
yeah.
traditional, but for themselves to be modern.
Yeah.
To the point where it's like no, it's hard to explain.
They pick and choose exactly what they want when it comes
that's
to
exactly it. Yeah.
what I guess what they lack is the understanding of what comes with the responsibility
Yeah,
of equal.
yeah.
They want equality, but not equal
No,
responsibility.
it's not equality. They want more than equality. They like it's at the
Where
point
their
where
expectation is more, but
Yeah.
what they're announcing is
Oh
equality.
yeah. They say we want equality, but it's not equality.
Yeah.
Like it's if anything, it's it's back to inequality.
Yeah,
because now they want more, and they're getting more because we have a bunch of simps out here that are going to give more.
1000%.
Because oh my gosh, like this is a problem that I struggled with. Self-esteem, boys, anyone listening,
every person goes through self-esteem.
Yes, listen right now. You have self-esteem issues, okay, that's fine, but do not run to any girl that gives you attention. And go like, yes, I'll do anything for you. That is your downfall. That's what happened to me. That's what happens to most men in the world. That's how you get destroyed. No, build yourself up. You create your own value, and you be the best you can. And then from there, I don't know what happens when that happens. The universe just wakes up or something.
1000%.
Girls find you all of a sudden. I don't know what it is. That's the reality of life. That's what happens.
You got to break through that chain. You said
that's what it is. You got to break off that self-esteem shackles you got on there.
Yeah,
boom. Yeah, and then all of a sudden
that confidence that confidence is just like exudes your person. Like the way that you walk, the way that you respond to things, the way that you're kind of going about life, the way that you're posting now. You know, like it's every single thing that you do now exudes into everything else.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's very attractive, not even to just women, but to males as well. Like you see someone that's put together, I'm like, I want to know what he's doing. I want to talk to this guy.
Interested in this person for some reason. Yeah, it's like a spiritual thing almost. I mean, you don't know why. You don't know why you want to connect with this person, but you do. And you figure it out, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I do agree the idea of the responsibility without actually I would say the equivalence of just wanting equality, or even what you're trying to say, the sum of that they want even more, which is imaginary, because there's literally nothing that they could actually get at this point besides, you know, like a soul or something.
Which
exactly.
Arguably they do.
Crystals.
Crystals.
Yeah, because they technically get everything that we have, even when it comes to the legal system. They get more. They get a lot more than what we have.
That's one thing that no one talks about is family court. Well, what is it? 70% favor the woman, which is, you know, it's unfortunate because I've seen many women take full custody of their kids that they should not have.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I'm like,
should have just kept the puppy.
You should have just kept the dog that you had a year ago. You know, it's unfortunate. Yeah, exactly like you said. What more can you ask for?
Yeah.
You know, it's like, dude, you have access to everything already. You're just now at this point, you're trying to figure out how to milk this and get more.
Yeah, 1,000, and they are. They 1,000. When the pandemic happened, all of a sudden OnlyFans blew up.
Oh my gosh!
You know, now every woman's body is you know, a work of art.
Everyone,
you know?
Yep. My body is a temple.
1,000%. And
you know,
and if you sexualize me, even though I'm showing my butthole for $3.99, you know, it's not my fault. It's your fault.
You know, but you know what? I'm gonna talk to the men too.
Go ahead.
This is your fault, men. Lonely men, this is your fault.
Hell yeah.
Who was the one paying for the OnlyFans? You.
Sorry, buddy.
I don't know. Imagine a man. I'm not judging though, but I am judging.
Judging them.
Pulling out their credit card, typing in the goofy 14 digits on the front of the card into OnlyFans. Be like, yes, I want to give this lady $20 of my hard-earned money, or maybe not so hard-earned.
Yeah.
Damn.
It must have not been hard-earned if they're doing. You know what I'm saying? No judgment though, but I am judging.
And what do you think it is that why men are now pursuing the OnlyFans rather than going and pursuing the actual person?
Okay, because it's a lot easier. There's so much layers of everyone's behind a screen.
1,000%.
Right? So if I were to go and find this like OnlyFans model, and I think she's fine, right? I buy her stuff, and I even buy the premium tiers where I can message her. So now in my mind, I think this is actually my girlfriend. This is my... And I don't know. I think that's what it is. I think guys just fall into this idea where like, this is my actual girl.
I'm supporting her.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just supporting her dreams now.
I'll talk to her once in a while.
And that dumbass has like 100,000 other dudes doing the exact same thing. And to the point where you're not even talking to the girl. We're talking like her assistants.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and it's like, you know, I think it's just guys, again, I think guys now they're just at an older age, but still having that like
little
childlike
little
confidence.
Little boy vibes, yeah.
And to the point where it's like, no, I'm not. She's too pretty. Like, I'm not going to talk to her. She's too pretty. I'd rather just buy a pretty girl's OnlyFans and feel like I'm connected that way. You know, that's all it is. Just self-esteem isn't there. They don't respect themselves enough to go, you know what? Like, I'm not going to give this random girl my hard-earned money. I'm going to just go. I'm going to go out. I'm going to go do my thing. Go somewhere that I like. And go talk to an actual female.
Which is tough, man. Like you said, that there's the young men, right?
Yeah.
The older men are starting to act like little boys.
Yeah.
But now you have this moment where women feel entitled. So if that little boy little man boy, you know. And he's like, I don't know.
No, I don't want to talk.
Get away from me!
I'm scared.
You don't deserve me.
Yeah, it's a hard
scary,
balance.
dude.
Yeah,
it's scary for the dudes
no,
out there.
I agree. You know, it's.
I mean, self-esteem boys that are low key sad and they don't think they're good enough. And he got this girl
that's like that expects the confidence.
What
of
you got? You a high value man?
Yeah.
What your net worth? You know?
You got $1 million? Let me see.
You gonna take me to Dubai?
Buy this $300 meal for me then.
Yeah,
like, you know,
I want eyelashes on my car. Crazy girls, man.
It's a weird balance right now. That's why I encourage all men to just kind of like, hey man, find a good girl. You know,
which is hard to find.
It's hard. Yeah. It's hard to find.
Because they're on the defensive too. They're always on the guard because they're good girls.
Yeah, which is good.
A lot of dogs are after good girls too.
It's true. I think
the manipulated game is out there strong, dude.
Yeah, facts. The toxicity.
The toxic men
traits. But I just think guys should just pursue girls that they, I don't know, that don't have like the 20,000 followers on Instagram, that don't have upload the selfies every day, that, you know, girls that care about having a good life rather than seeking the attention of everyone else other than the person that should matter to them. You know, that's just the way I see it.
Yeah, there's this one girl that I was talking to, and I kind of towards the end when things weren't working out, I basically told her, you guys marry into a lifestyle, but we'll never marry into a family anymore.
Yeah, that's good.
And from there, she kind of like her brain kind of clicked, because of course when you talk to a girl and you're fairly honest with them, they get very emotional and they get triggered. But that's kind of the only way that I was able to explain it to her, because a lot of the things that I see now, it's via the experience of what they see other girls do. So of course they want to replicate this experience, rather like going to the beach, but not actually going in the water, just taking that selfie, or acting like they're cleaning the beach, but they're not really cleaning the beach, for the clout. And everyone's a hiker now. Everyone's a van life now.
Everyone's a gym person now. Everyone does anything that's trendy.
Yeah, everything that is now like the category of like, okay, what was that influencer doing? Was she adopting another cat? Let me go adopt another cat. Or adopt another dog.
That's all it is.
It's all the trends, and that's what I had just explained to her, because she was asking me like, what are the things that you don't like on my social media? And I had to kind of like literally go through every single thing.
You broke it down, boy.
I'm like, look, I would rather have those experiences with you rather than you going off and doing them by yourself, because I already know you're not holding a selfie stick the whole time.
For sure.
There's another person.
Another dude there. Yeah,
and every time that we're together, you never take a picture of just the food and me. You take a picture of just the food. I'm already catching on to the actual rhythms and routines of what these girls are doing. Yeah, I'll still mess with you, but understand that that's all you're going to be used for at this point. You know, and I'm not going to lie to them either. I'm like, if you're acting this way, my reaction is to just already understand this is how most guys are going to now react the same way to you. And I'm not going to relate, hey, this is going to be something serious anymore. In the back of my head, I'm just going to tell you your sweet nothings, because you're already showing me you don't want a lifestyle with me. You want a lifestyle that you're already trying to copycat. So why am I going to pursue my time to build something that could not even be true, because you're just wanting something else?
That's it. And that's exactly why sex dolls have gone up in value. You can clip that one.
Damn.
I'm fairly honest when it comes to women.
And you should be. I think especially with your livelihood. You know, like you have to be the one to kind of go, you know what? I see this, which I see as a red flag. Thus speaking, like, I want to talk to you about it. And if there's someone that isn't receptive, or just a lot of unwise people they just can't take criticism, or just can't take advice for themselves, and they just get, in turn of learning, they get offended. You know, and I encourage everyone to be just honest. Be like, hey, you know, you do this. You know, obviously, you know, like, you know, men can be wrong too. We can be filled with jealousy and rage, and that's also wrong. You know, but if she tells you, hey, this is wrong, you also have to learn to accept, hey, that is wrong of me. Like, I shouldn't be doing this or saying that or feeling this way. You know, honestly, all of life right now is a lot of give and take, but it feels like women are taking where they're giving. And that's just where we're at now.
Yeah,
you know?
And I could actually say that every time I go to like a grocery store or gasoline station and I open a door, or someone opens a door, it's usually a man.
Oh, yeah.
It's usually me opening the door for another man. Sure. It's never a woman. they wwill just walk in and out with their phone on their hands.
Yes.
I'm like, bro.
They just, yeah.
And they wouldn't even see me when I'm opening the door.
Yeah,
they wouldn't even acknowledge that fact. But the guy that is going through the door,
hey,
they
thanks,
always say, "Hey, thanks, bro,"
or
or "Thanks, boss."
Yeah,
you know.
Hey, thanks, man.
So what's going on? You know, like now we're actually noticing that we're just commodities, that we're not even there. We're just shadows,
just accessories to their lives.
Exactly.
Oh man, I'm another iPhone.
Oh man, the iPhone 15.
I'm an iPhone Android, dude.
Yeah,
it's Android to them.
It's just the landscape of dating is really hard. I don't know. I think just a final piece of advice on this topic. It's like just be yourself. Look for a girl that isn't a thotty, that doesn't seek everyone's approval or attention, and you know what I'm saying. As long as you're good yourself, you'll work it out.
Yeah, for sure.
Man. Find you a girl that likes the Beatles.
That's there you go. That's it. You know what I'm saying. Enrique, wise words.
Would you actually want a girl to propose to you though?
I would not. No.
No. Going back to this original question.
All looping back. Me, I would not.
Okay.
And that's because I would like to be, I am someone that's very traditional.
Okay.
So I would still like to have a traditional role.
Okay.
You know, I mean, I lean somewhere toward traditional and half modern.
Okay.
It'd be cool if we can both work and both have cool things together.
Yeah,
Cool.
it's very expensive.
You know.
California's expensive.
No, yeah, it's not a joke.
I was like,
you
bro,
know,
like you cannot make it within even. I was telling margins yesterday with Enrique, and like I was literally going from 2019 to 2013. Currently, how much you need to make to own a house, and how much interest rates now, how much your mortgage is going to be, and how much do you need to make to even have somewhat of a casual, normal life in 2013.
Yeah.
In the Antelope Valley right now, you have to make around 130 or 35 around there to have a decent house here, which 450, 460, that's the average. And your mortgage is around 3,000. Your interest rate's around 6 right now. So, and then you're not dealing with insurance and of course taxes. So you're putting stuff on top of stuff. So of course, if you have someone coming in and at least helping out a little bit, that'll be great. But of course, you know, like it's just an option. And that's something that I had to understand from when I was younger. I'm like, it's just an option for them to work. I know they want to work. I know they want to announce that they're working, but at the end of the day, there's going to be a point where they're going to get tired.
For sure.
And that's where I'm like, okay, just understand I can't get tired. You know, I don't want to lose the house.
At least understand like, hey, like if I get sick, I go to work.
Exactly.
All week.
1,000%.
And when you get sick, you take off the 3 days, you know, which is, it's fine.
Yeah, it's good.
It's fine. But just understand that like, and like, I'm wired to believe, hey, like I'm going to make sure there's bread on the table every day, whether you work or not.
Yeah. And are you single?
No, I have a girlfriend.
Okay, there you go. I was going to announce you right now.
Yeah.
I was going to call up a lady.
What's up?
He sounds like a good guy.
Look at him, man. Let's make him single today.
Y'all wild. Yeah, and I have a girlfriend.
All right.
She's a really good girl.
Okay.
This is an example. She's an example of someone that has a humble heart, beautiful girl, humble heart, and hardworking.
Okay.
Those are qualities that I.
Does she like the Beatles?
Yeah, big fan of the Beatles. You know, there you go. That's all you need. See, yes, sir.
Understood.
Yeah, and you know, just like these are qualities that people should seek.
Yeah.
You know, their heart should be good in the good place. They're humble people. That's what matters. This is a beautiful girl that doesn't post selfies. This is a beautiful girl, and again, why does anyone need that?
Yeah.
They don't.
Especially if you have a guy.
Yeah, you know, like especially if you have a boyfriend, even if a guy, like, you know, there's no need to upload thirst traps. There's no need for any
thirst traps.
Yeah, because it's like, what's the point? Like, you're gonna make a bunch of guys horny online. They're gonna DM you, and you're gonna ignore them because you think they're creeps. But it's like, well, no shit. You're the one that uploaded the thirst trap.
1,000%.
Yeah, I don't know.
They like that.
They just want to feel valued, but not reciprocate that to anyone else. That's all it really is.
Yeah, it was just attention grabbing.
Yeah, it's just attention. Social currency is an expensive commodity, you know, and that's what it is. It's just people want to feel important.
It's like a rush for them, huh?
Yeah, they're like, yes, look at how important I am.
I get it. I could see if I put myself in the woman's shoes. I'm married. But I'll be putting those thirst trap
you know
pictures.
What I'm saying?
Showing
I got
that
all
ass.
these guys saying, oh my God, you're cute. Oh my God, girl.
Right. And it's like, yeah.
Like it's just
look how beautiful I am.
See, I didn't let myself
So
go.
let me ask you guys this then.
Yeah.
All right. If you guys were fine, thick Latinas, would you have an OnlyFans? Yes or no?
Wait. If I was a thick Latina.
Fine, thick Latina.
Damn.
25-year-old thick
Latina.
Latina.
You got the big old boobies.
Yes. Would you have an OnlyFans?
Enrique would be looking at himself. That's what he would be doing.
Like in the mirror.
I'll be doing soft thirst traps. You know what I mean? Soft ones. You know what I mean? Like,
Just
so you'd be like on Instagram with the
looking through a microscope, my titties hanging out.
Obviously, okay.
Well, reading the Bible.
You'd be like, STEM's important. Yeah, it's like titties are out.
Yeah, dude. I'd be doing some important stuff.
Yeah, very important.
Now, would I do an OnlyFans?
Yeah.
Me personally, I can't really say because I'm not in that category. Of course,
what kind of girl would you be?
When you're,
What kind of?
I always say that all power
ignoring it.
corrupts, and we don't really know until we're actually there.
Yeah.
And of course, they have a power because beauty is power.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
they're using it, and that's why it's corrupt.
Yeah.
So I can't say I'll be corrupted because I haven't experienced that. And of course, I'm not just gonna like all of a sudden you have magical powers, and right now, with my knowledge of being a man and my knowledge, experiences, and everything,
Big titties,
I would honestly say no. I would say no because
say
I already
no.
know. But if I was born and I didn't know the experience of a man, I didn't know experience of like what I know now,
for sure.
it's more than likely I would probably fall into that category because, like I said, all power corrupts.
Yeah.
Damn, everybody be a thotty.
It's easy to just the path of least resistance is the one everyone wants to take.
Yeah.
So if you're that girl, like, look at my friend made $150,000 last month, and it's like, yeah, they did, but what do they show for it?
That's a dark way of life too, because somebody could just grab you and pimp you out. This is my boyfriend. He cares about me.
Yeah, he cares about me. It's like
he says, this is for our dream. He needs me to make money so we could pay for our dreams.
It's sad. It's crazy the exploitive nature in the sex industry. It's unfortunate.
It's very unfortunate.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. If I was a girl, I wouldn't do it. I love how you said it. Like, with the knowledge I have as a man, if I were to turn to a girl, I wouldn't do it because I understand now. Like, my value as a woman is not the same as the value as your dollar signs in the bank.
1,000%.
It's not the same thing.
It's to preserve your value.
Yeah, and the value of self is, to my opinion, more important than making $100,000 a month. Like, because I don't know, man. Like, it's gonna be sad when these OnlyFans girls want to get married. Okay, it's gonna be difficult for them. If they ever have kids, well, they're most likely going to end up like single mom. And that's not me being rude, but just what I see. Their kids are going to get made fun of, bullied into oblivion. And it happens every day. And it's like, do you really want that to happen in your life? You really want your kid to go to school and then feel suicidal because he's getting bullied every day?
There was a story that already came out where there was literally exactly what you just said, where a kid's friends, they had like a Dropbox folder, and I guess there were just pictures and videos of the mom from her OnlyFans, and of course that kid got depressed and he committed.
No.
And even after the funeral, the mom kept doing.
No.
Yeah.
You see, no, bro. You see,
yeah. And like I said, it's already happening.
Pobre niño.
Yeah. Rest in peace, the little homie couldn't handle the heat. You know what I'm saying?
I was like, bro, like it's wild.
His own mom clowning him on like third party clowning.
Yeah,
couldn't even do it. That's crazy.
That's a sad story, man.
That's gonna keep happening. Like it's, dude, like this idea, like it's, again, short term money is not good for the long term. That is, and women don't see that, especially these OnlyFans women. That's what I'm gonna say. These OnlyFans women don't see that. They believe that, I'm gonna get my bag. They call themselves business people.
Entrepreneurs.
I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a content creator entrepreneur.
Yeah,
I have businesses.
Yeah.
I got
no,
businesses.
you don't. Yeah. The moment men wake up and go, you know what, like, this is dumb, you're done.
Yeah.
Your Ferrari that you're paying off, that's going to take all your money.
Yeah.
The house that you bought because you thought it was going to last forever is gone.
Yeah.
Once men wake up, this will all end. So
do you actually think men are going to wake up though? The real question?
No.
Okay.
Not for a while. I think men. That's the thing, right? Like, we live in a world where men aren't even being too like guided by other men.
There you go.
We have so much single moms now that men no longer have that male guidance. To the point where they have to make the decisions themselves. And a mom cannot teach a man to be a man. That'll never happen. That's even biblical.
1,000%.
Like,
a mom will always create a human being, but she will never create a man.
Yeah. 100%.
That's true, man. If your mother's your role model, then you be acting like a woman all the time.
You know what I'm saying?
So many boys acting like girls, man.
Yeah.
Gossiping, hating on each other.
I think
that's a nasty drip. Man.
Oh, what is he wearing? Adidas? Is he still wearing Yeezys? It's like, what are you talking about?
I heard Tyrone talked about that. I don't know.
No, but yeah, like, I don't know. It's, I think we're in a landscape where I honestly believe that there's going to be a big shift sometime in the future where men will reestablish themselves as men and women will as well. I think something's going to happen. something has to happen. There has to be a breaking point somewhere.
Well, the breaking point's probably when electricity's not here no more.
No, I don't think it's going to go that far, bro.
Internet,
we're going to be
apocalypse over here.
Well, it has to be.
Apocalypse over here.
Yeah,
bro.
because
the power goes out. Like,
right, yeah. Like,
what's the only way men to wake up?
Let's pretend the power grid dropped.
Yeah.
Okay. What? OnlyFans models gone.
Yeah.
All of
YouTube,
it,
everything.
all of it.
Yeah.
And then what's left is what your skills are, and what you can bring to the table in life, in real life.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, what are you gonna bring to the table in real life?
Yeah, and I think something not as drastic like that will ever happen, but something
almost,
not almost, but something like
similar.
I think something socially is just wake everyone up and go, yeah, what are we doing? Like, why are we fighting in the streets about gender? Like, why is this happening? Like
why do I care?
And why does it even matter? Like, why? Like, something's gonna shift, and I think it's gonna happen not soon, but
when we old, like grandpa old.
I think before then. I think we're gonna see like a social shift.
Cool.
I think we're gonna see like, you used to be OnlyFans mom. Dude, you're dumb, bro. Like, you're stupid.
I have the same thought with money. I think being a millionaire is gonna be stupid. Being a billionaire is gonna be stupid. It's like, why do you have so much money for what?
Bro, I want money.
I know that, but it's gonna be a point.
I want money, but
it's gonna be a point where it's gonna be dumb.
But I think, but you know what? It kind of is like that now too. Because like if I was given $1 million today, let's pretend you guys paid me $1 million to be on this dope ass podcast.
All right,
Bow, bro.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
I would take that money and just buy a house, and nothing in my life will change.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to work the next day.
Yeah.
Because
I'll be acting up at work.
Because I'd be like, "What's up?
What's
y'all
up?
still here?
You want to find me?
Y'all still working their little 9 to 5? Oh, that's
I'll get
crazy.
unemployment.
No, I like because it'll get to the point with money because it is kind of like that. Like a billionaire, like, dude, what do you need that you don't have? And it makes me kind of sad. It's like, imagine you buy everything you've ever wanted.
You got 40,000 businesses.
Like at this point, like
endless money. What's the whole point?
Like now, what's next? There's nothing next. Like you kind of just, okay, I did it.
When it comes to the finances, I think there's literally nothing that you could definitely achieve more because $1 billion is literally you could have that for the next couple generations down.
For sure.
At the end of the day, like the person that has $1 billion, and this is just assuming I'm the billionaire, I would then say, okay, how could I replicate this money, but not replicate it not just to feed myself and my family, but replicate it in a way where, and of course this all depends on the person, how could I then provide value to society?
For sure.
And I think that's the idea of money. It opens up the door to help out others, but of course we are humans, like we're saying, we're very selfish, we're just consumer oriented. I'm going to make another business so I can make another $1 billion. But of course, if you're going into the category of a person, that's where we go into like, okay, I could actually create something, I don't have to listen to Congress, or I don't have to listen to the Senate because I am my own society,
my own entity. And
what if we all become billionaires? What if everybody becomes
why don't we just wake up and be billionaires tomorrow?
Yeah, all of us. What will we do?
Why not?
We all have so much money. We're like, what the hell's the point?
Well, the value of billionaires won't even matter.
It won't matter.
It would be a trillionaire. You'd have to be a trillionaire at that point.
Then whatever.
Because now you're poor. If everyone has $1 billion, the value of $1 billion doesn't mean nothing.
No longer.
But with the $1 billion, somehow you buy everything.
No, you can't, because the value of $1 billion. If everyone's a billionaire,
okay, you're going to economics.
I'm like, bro, like you're what you're saying literally doesn't make sense to my head. I'm like, bro, it doesn't make sense.
Isn't that sad that for there to be rich people, there has to be poor people?
Yeah, exactly.
It's sad. I mean, it's unfortunate, but that's the truth. I mean, I'm not a communist or anything like that, but it's just unfortunate that people that has to happen. For me to have $100,
and
for me to have $80, you both have to only have 10.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's
sad.
I hate that.
Do you have $10?
Yes, I do.
All right, good.
Perfect.
There's somebody there's somebody with $5.
I don't know. Life's crazy like that. I think you should make money, but you shouldn't sell your soul doing it.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean? I agree. So that involves OnlyFans, that involves any pornographic industries.
Yeah, fast money comes with slow problems.
Yeah.
And that's not just the OnlyFans. That's literally just selling drugs, being criminal, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
It will come back, but slowly. It will literally come back.
Yeah, it'll creep up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think it's more important to just feed your soul and just make something good out of yourself. That's what I think. Just putting yourself first when it comes to just your soul, but everything else. See how you can help the community around you. See the people around you. Me and my girlfriend recently we had this like feeling, this like we wanted to see what we could do for the community. So we are opening an art gallery in Little Rock.
Nice.
So this art gallery would feature like local artists, just local stuff.
Oh,
We want to break away from the trends of LA artists.
Nice.
Like, no, we're done with that. We want the community to shine.
Okay.
We're gonna showcase local art, open mics, concerts and stuff. So if you guys ever want to be part of that,
Hell yeah, bro.
I'd love you guys
Hell
to
yeah.
see it. Even
He's
have
a comedian,
podcasts.
bro.
Let's show some love to Little Rock, man.
Yeah, Little Rock.
We'll do a podcast there.
Yeah,
we
there you go.
definitely
Live
should.
podcast.
Yeah, pull up.
That's incredible, man.
Yeah, so that's kind of, this is the point. In my heart, I truly believe this. The point of life should be for you to seek happiness and see what you can do to make the world a better place.
Mm-hmm.
Once you are established, how can you help the next person be established? Not just let's hoard everything. Let's just, I want to keep you poor. I want to make sure you don't because there are genuine people out there that are happy with like, I want to keep you down. As long as you're not doing better than me. Oh, you're not doing better than me? Dude, you're doing so good. The moment they get surpassed, fuck that guy. It's always like, there's so much people like that. It's unfortunate, but true happiness comes with feeding your soul and helping feed everyone else's soul.
Yeah.
So like you guys, right? You guys have this podcast. You guys are projecting a voice, and that's really meaningful to even me. Like cool. I'm so grateful to be here because like I would love to get these messages across to your audiences.
Cool.
As long as mine.
Yeah.
As well as mine. Sorry. And that's a part. That's the whole point, And you guys doing that, in turn, I don't know what happens, but you guys are blessed to do that. So you guys will also this will just grow into astronomical numbers because you're doing that. I don't know. It's really, when you do things that help others and yourself at the same time, it's always beneficial for everyone.
Yeah.
You grow, they grow, and then and before you even know it, your platform becomes elevated.
Yeah.
And you become the next thing.
I agree. You grow as a community.
Yeah.
Key of life, huh?
Yeah.
I think that's it.
As far as like the venue that you're talking about, is it something that you guys have planned already, or do you have a location? Like how far is it in the books? We
met with the realtor, I guess commercial realtor. So we're gonna get.
Does she start with an S? Because I know every realtor. That's all.
You're probably.
Is it redhead?
No.
Okay, then it's not her.
No. But this person, like, showed us the building, and they were gonna pull the trigger on the building. So this is all coming up really soon.
Really, Little Rock.
Little Rock. So like
Pear Blossom.
Yeah, Pearl Blossom. So
nice.
So like next to that McDonald's that's there in Charlie Brown.
All right.
So it's right
that's
there.
Where I grew up.
Yeah. Oh really?
That's his hood.
That's Alpine. Do you know where Alpine is at?
Yeah, across the street, but a little bit down
he
the
lived
street.
there.
Yeah.
Dang.
That's my school, bro.
Yeah, my girlfriend lives in Little Rock.
All right.
So yeah,
it's a small town, so everybody knows everybody.
Yeah. But from Little Rock all the way till like Victorville, there's nothing artistic.
1,000%.
You're thinking about the kids out there that have nothing out there.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I was like, damn, dude, this place sucks.
Yeah, because when I was, and this is the truth.
You only got Charlie Brown.
Charlie Brown's. You walk in, they have dinosaur eggs. Cool. Like,
candy.
Yeah, candy. And it's like
the pickles, bro. They're delicious.
Yeah, the pickles. They have good. The jerkies.
Shout out to Charlie Brown.
Yeah, Charlie Brown is dope. Charlie Brown. They have my endorsement.
Yeah,
we need a sponsorship. This podcast needs a Charlie Brown sponsorship.
Exactly.
I want to see beef jerky.
We need one of dinosaur in here too.
Yeah, dinosaur head. Like it's because as a kid, I grew up in a very religious household, which is very like suffocating for artistic people. So like that's why I kind of started to get into it when I was 18. Because before then, my parents would really, really banish that kind of stuff. They weren't no secular music around here and all that stuff. So I want to see the youth. It'd be really cool to see the youth partake in artistic stuff because I mean, in that I could probably speak for both of you right now. Hispanic parents, when it comes to art, forget it. Don't even think about it. Don't even consider it. My parent, no Hispanic parent even believes that art's a real thing. Oh, you can. Oh, that's a cool drawing. Okay, on to the next. There's, and the truth is, because of that, I had to learn the value of art as well. Music's more than just sound and rhythm, and art is more than just a drawing, and we Hispanic parents don't see that. It'd be cool for this, I guess, art gallery. No, it is an art gallery to have. It's going to be called Virtu Art Gallery. So VRTU Art Gallery. It'd be cool for Virtu Art Gallery to show the parents, hey, like there's talent here that can be developed. Like, like invest in him or her.
Is it the? I'm trying to figure out where it's at. Is it that brown building?
No, it's a white building.
Where is it at? Like
it's
by McDonald's.
It used to be a mattress store.
Across the street from McDonald's?
No, it's a little down the street. little more down the street. It's next to like a taco building.
No,
taco shop.
Maybe if I see it, but
I'll invite you guys to the
opening. No, definitely, bro. We're definitely gonna be there for sure.
Dope. Yeah,
that's sick, and definitely anything that we could help on for sure. Like just set us up.
Yeah,
we'll give it a shout out every week whenever the opening. We'll bring you on again. That thing.
Yeah,
so
I'd love that. Yeah, no, and this is the point. Like when the community builds together, we all rise as a community.
1000%.
And unfortunately, most of this the AV is really tough on that. Like a lot of the AV, they pretend, and this is like this. I might take heat for this, but I'm gonna say what I believe is true.
Take the heat.
The AV pretends to have a community and to be, especially in the artistic landscape, they pretend to be community members that want to see everyone uplift, but it's not that. They're cliques. That's what it really is.
I agree.
And cliques to the point where it's like, if you're not with these guys, you're not with anyone at all. Like you're not one of us, forget it. Don't even, and I'm sick of that. Me and my band were victims of that.
What was the year that you guys started? Because I was in the music industry as far as like out here, and that's kind of like my background as well.
Local scene.
So I just want to see if maybe we had played together. What year was it that you guys started?
Shout out to Vultures of Vinyl.
Is that who you played with?
No. Well, I don't know.
Do you know that?
I do know that.
I was around the time of that scene.
Yeah. Are they still around?
No. I was around when I think you were around.
Yeah.
You would come in and out.
Yeah.
That's how I met you.
That's right.
And we did a podcast together.
That's right. Yeah.
That was a while back.
That was beautiful memories.
16,
2016. 17.
2016, 17, yeah.
You guys
One of those two.
You guys want the room alone or what's going on over
Yeah, please, can you give us a second? Give us a second.
Time on your hey woman talk.
My goodness. What year was it that you guys started?
I'm trying to remember. So the Mysterious Experience has been around for a while. So I think 2014. But nothing, it was more just like, let's play shows, trying to still figure things out. So I would say 2015-ish.
What venues were you guys playing?
Britisher.
Bex?
Never Bex. We were never good enough for Bex.
Oh, no.
No, not that we weren't good enough. I just think they just never wanted us on.
Oh, no. What type of music were back then?
It was more psychedelic rock back then.
Okay.
This is where we could get into it.
I
want to play music. Can I
play music?
Hold
on.
Sure.
Yeah, give me a second. Was it just musical but lyrical as well?
It was both singing and instrumental. Okay. So, but it was more just psychedelic rock.
Okay.
Yeah. And again, this is me finding that era was me finding myself.
Okay.
As a songwriter.
Oh, okay.
And, yeah. Because it's my fault because I used to block myself off to like newer music.
Yeah.
I would be like, no, this is the best stuff right here.
Yeah,
1960s, maybe early 70s.
Like but Pink Floyd.
Yeah, Pink Floyd. Like everything after that, don't even give it.
Yeah. Okay.
Like but that was me being closed-minded, young man.
Yeah.
And another piece of advice for your viewers:
go for it.
Keep an open mind.
Yeah.
Okay. Develop with the art around you or anything around you. Just anything. Anyone. Your neighbor can influence you in a positive way. Let that happen. Just because it's not what you think you like,
right?
Give it a chance.
Yeah, check it out. Maybe your neighbor's listening to cumbias.
Right. Cumbias are dope. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
and what's all that Mexican stuff?
Yeah,
put some cumbia beats on there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, no, I just wanted to see if maybe we came across each other at some point.
What did you play with?
It was like pop rock. So it was like the band. Well, I had like 3 bands at some point, but like transitioning through year to year from 2007 to I think the last time that I played was either 2016 or 15. So around the time that you were coming up, I was kind of stepping off.
Wow. Okay.
But we were playing like like Bex and Outpack. I think we played a couple times.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, like I just want because every now and then we'll meet people and they're like, oh, I remember you, but it's afterwards. Like I've had people interview like on my podcast, and I'm like, oh shoot, you were the sound engineer for this place. And,
interesting.
But now they're the guitar player of their band, and then I'm like, okay, I remember you. So that I just kind of sometimes I want to connect the storyline between where we're at.
For sure.
Want to get into it now, man. We talked about your music, your beginning origins of the Mysterious Experience, and one of the songs that was a real hit was this one here called Yugen. Remember that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a classic, man. Damn, what? Tame Impala vibes?
Summer vibes, bro. This is good.
Yeah, come on.
That's awesome.
That's you, man. That's you.
Yeah.
That's you.
I'm gonna put that on my playlist, bro.
Yeah.
That was good.
Hell yeah, dude.
That's awesome.
Yeah, when you're playing it, I haven't listened to the song in a while. That was my first single ever. That's the first song I put out.
It was clean.
Yeah, and it's because of years. That came out in 2019, 2018, I think.
Damn.
And but from 2013 to 2018, I had 5 years to develop, and that's the result of that. Listening to that, it really puts me in a weird mood, because it's like I remember grinding, because that song was written, recorded, mixed, mastered all in a week.
Wow.
But I grinded, like
every day,
because every instrumental you hear, every vocal, every harmony, I did all that.
Wow.
And this is done on a free program, on a $100 Dell computer that I got at the pawn shop.
Wow.
And the program only lets you do 2 plugins at max per channel.
Wow.
So you'd have to export and then import?
No, I was able to do it all there, but I was limited to just compressor and an EQ.
Oh, wow.
And that was it. And just from their blending.
Wow.
No excuses. Look at this, kids.
No. This part. I like this part.
Come on.
It's funny. That was done with
This is time, bro.
Yeah, I don't know.
What's that pedal called?
It's
whammy?
No, it's an octave pedal. So I went down an octave and then back up.
Is it the whammy? A whammy pedal?
Yeah.
I forgot the brand already.
No, it's like a Boss.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Yeah, so it's a Boss multi-effect.
Okay.
So yeah,
that was good.
Bomb.
Very Pink Floyd.
Yeah, it does that feel, and like Beatles type harmonies.
Yeah.
You got love with this one, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
You got discovered.
Yeah, this is the song that put me out there, and a lot of people they react to the song really well. This is like the song where like, oh, these guys are serious players, but that all changed with our biggest song now is LA Dreams.
LA Dreams, right?
Yeah, and that song, that's our biggest song. That has reached a lot of people and got us a lot of opportunities.
Do you know the band Al Brittle?
Yes.
Yeah, so they're my friends. They're the ones that I interviewed.
Oh yeah.
On my pod.
Yeah, they're
very similar style.
Yeah, so they're my friends too. Diego who's a good friend of mine.
There you go. See, small town, bro.
Yeah, and
that's what I'm saying.
Those guys are really good.
Okay.
I absolutely love those guys. Yeah. Diego was a mentor of mine.
Nice.
For a while, teaching me a bunch of tech stuff.
There you go.
And I've always been grateful for him, and always will be. And Al's always asking for some sort of like help with sound engineering. Okay. I do my best to help him whenever he needs it. But yeah, those guys are fantastic.
That's awesome.
I love their aesthetics. And that all comes from Diego's. They both have great vision, but Diego has great technical vision. Like he understands how things go and how to run it and make it real.
Yeah.
And great sound, great vibes, those guys.
Yeah.
And I used to sit in Diego's studio and just chill and just like we would just like play stuff together and just Diego, really great guys.
That's awesome, bro.
Guys. Big supporters of them.
Yeah, I'm happy to hear that you actually know who they are.
Yeah, I'm still trying to. Hey, bro, I'm still trying to line up with you guys. You know what I'm saying?
They haven't asked you?
They haven't asked me, bro.
What? I think you guys would be perfect with each other.
They put out a song called IHY.
Yeah, I know which song.
And I like months before put out a song called IMFLY. And I was like, oh, y'all stealing the swag now. I see. I see what's going on.
So now we have your latest music, now that present time, because that was a while back, right? 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And now we're here with Kiss Me.
That's right.
Right? We have a music video here. Can we check it out?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. You're out in the mountains, buddy.
Is that Devil's Punch Bowl?
No, that's man. What's after Pearl Blossom?
After Pearl Blossom is
go to the description, it tells you right there. Oh, Wrightwood.
I thought I was gonna say Leona Valley.
Oh, yeah. Wrightwood. When it snowed.
Damn, man. This is a great music video, man.
You like it?
I like it.
Laid on my lips, how can I be good for you?
It's a crazy contrast in sound.
Shot a piece of home
Got some Billy Idol vibes here.
Right.
Suffocate me softly.
The texture of the video.
Drown me slowly with your tears. Please don't follow me into
That's outside.
the dark which I am consumed.
I love how you actually know it as dope.
That's how, dude. That's
He's a fan, bro. He's a fan.
I love the music, man.
Thank you, man.
I'm a fan now, bro. This is
Thank you,
good.
Got a boner over you, man.
Hell yeah, bro.
I think I see it from here.
Oh shit.
Damn, this is tight, man. Like the way you got in there. That was tight.
You like that?
I like that. Got in there like that.
Just like that.
Love is sweet as
So you're gonna get the guys in the music video?
Yes. As long as I asked them to be a part of this one, but they're all too shy. All too shy little boys. Yeah, they're all too shy about it. But I was like, okay, well, I got to get it done. So
Yeah.
someone got to do it.
You play all the instruments.
Yeah. So there you go. Yeah. You know what I learned about that and that day? Doc Martin boots. Absolutely good and great for snow. Not a single drop of water went into my foot.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, it's crazy because I'm gonna put our next single is gonna come out hopefully this month.
Okay.
I'm gonna record the vocals for it today after this
Cool.
session, and it has the same. It follows up on the same LA Dream sound,
Okay.
and that's like I love that like synth pop sound.
Yeah.
Like that. I don't know. I love
Yeah.
it. It's good stuff.
Turn it up, bro.
kiss me.
Yeah. That looks great.
Kiss me.
Camcorder vibes.
Yeah. Is that what it is?
It's a camcorder, but not a VHS one, just like some digital one.
You edit the whole video for yourself?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. So I added the subtitles. I edited this video while I was at work.
Wow.
Just like,
That's tight, man.
Thank you, man.
There you go, everybody.
I'm taking indie artist titles to the next level, like do it yourself, music video included.
Yeah.
And color grading.
TMEG. Kiss Me. Official video, everybody. Check it out.
That's nice.
Yes, please.
TMEG. TMEG.
please.
Find it on Spotify, YouTube, huh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Spotify.
So who
YouTube.
actually was on the actual camera? Who was holding the camera?
My girlfriend.
Oh, nice.
Sochi, yeah.
There you
And
go.
I shouted her out in the
Sick.
description.
There
She
you
deserves
go.
it. Yeah, she's dope. She has a lot of artistic value, a lot of
There you
artistic direction.
Yeah, someone that could support your art, but also kind of influence the art too. It's
That's
always
the
great
best
to have,
part.
You know?
That's,
Yeah.
that's lovely,
Yeah.
man. Having your
Yeah, that's
partner just
Yeah, it's a blessing for sure.
Yeah.
Even if she
turning the mechanics behind. It's cool.
It's really a big blessing. Even if she didn't do all that, it wouldn't matter. I'd
Right.
still have love for her a million
Right.
times
Yeah.
over. It just so happens that she's
Yeah, it's a
talented at
plus.
that. Yeah.
It's a plus.
That's a plus.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's
Definitely.
really cool.
She does photography or video.
Yeah,
Oh,
she
she has-
professionally.
sick. What's
Art
she has
seeker.
a Instagram or something?
Yeah.
Give her a shout out.
Yeah, I'll give it to you guys later.
Okay, we could put it on our description. Yeah.
cool. Be
Definitely.
perfect.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Shout out to her.
Shout out.
Facts.
We're good toxic men, not just toxic.
We gotta bring the good in here.
Yeah, exactly.
We got another toxic situation here, fellas.
Is that true?
We got a caller.
All right,
No
bro.
way.
We got a caller.
They get toxic, bro.
They get a little weird. This is from Arizona. Let's see what he got for us.
Yo, what's up, GTM? My name is Timothy. Here's my question or my concern here. I have a needy girlfriend. She won't stop calling me, whether I'm at work or with my friends, every 15 minutes. She be worried about the smallest things. It's starting to get really, really annoying and I'm sick of it. I like her, but this is just getting too much for me. She's always wanted my attention and it's starting to stress me out. If y'all could give me some advice how to tell her without breaking her heart, appreciate it.
Cool.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Wow, very genuine, authentic call right there.
Yes.
My advice to that:
Yeah,
just
man.
dump her, bro. what
Just dump
are you doing still, bro?
Next.
Next. You gotta pack them up, boy. Pack them up. What are you talking about? What? How are you? imagine a grown man calling this place and going like, bro, my girl, she's just bothering me, bro.
Yeah.
Making my life hard. Dog, what do you...
Come on, bro.
That's what these we gotta give him advice. Kick him out, I guess, right?
Kick him out. You know, if she's paying the rent, maybe not. But
figure out a strategy.
Pack her bags, bro.
Yeah, pack her bags.
Back her back. My house.
Yeah, see, easy one. That's an easy question. Just dump her, bro. You seem very unfilled, unsatisfied, unfulfilled.
Well, it could get annoying. Some girls love you too much at some point, so you just kind of.
I think some girls just need therapy. You know. Yeah. That's the truth.
Call a therapist.
Facts. Call a therapist, not me.
Damn. What do you think, Urban?
As far as like, I do agree with him when a girl is kind of like filling up too much of your time throughout the day to the point where she's interrupting your workspace, interrupting just like the idea that you need to call her every 15 minutes or whatever he had said. It's more of just a headache rather than a purpose of life at that point. You're just kind of catering to her whatever mental illness she's going through, because at that point that's what it is. You don't want someone to kind of like bring you down as far as like who you are as a person, because now you're catering to that, which is an illusion in her head as far as like whatever she's going through, whether it's jealousy or whether it's her insecurity. It's more of just like she needs to help herself before she comes in and actually has a healthy relationship with anybody, not just him, but in general, just anybody.
Facts. Yeah. Like a story. Here's a story. Okay. I had the same situation, and this is why I'm so quick to say just dump her. Because when I was mixing and mastering the song "L.A. Dreams," that song took a while to mix and master. It took a month because it was really hard. I probably damaged my ears doing it, but it was worth it, probably. But okay, check this out. That happened. You know, I'd get nagged by my ex, like, "Hey, like, what's going? Like, I haven't heard from you," and I'm like, "Dude," and like me just going back and forth drained me, and since that drained me, I would be like, I'm now uninspired. I don't even want to mix anymore.
Yeah.
I'm just so drained.
Yeah, your focus is now gone.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And what did I do? I dumped her. Why? Because your livelihood, your aspirations, the things that you want to do in life are more important than someone's insecurity. That's just the fact of life. Like you cannot let someone's insecurity get in the way of your blessings. Their insecurities is not your responsibilities. So that's why I'm just so quick at that. Like, dude, just leave them.
Did it take you a while to actually understand that, or was it just like
yes? Because
there was a limit. And I'm like, no, I can't do this no more.
There was a limit.
Okay,
it took me years of that.
Okay,
and again, this is why I'm so quick to saying these things, because I was that guy. With low self-esteem. I was that guy that went, oh, it's female attention. Yes, I'll gravitate towards this and I'll stick with it. But then that happens. But then you become like soulless, and you start to become
you lose
like
yourself.
Just drained. You lose yourself, and then like I something snapped in me. I'm like, I'm sick of this. Like I don't have to deal with this anymore. And I didn't. You know?
There you go, boys.
I got out of it. I got out of the
Was it a lot of weight taken off of your shoulders when it happened? Oh my gosh,
dude. I was with this individual for years.
Years?
Oh.
And when it happened, not one shed a tear.
Wow.
I was just relieved. And I know it's probably mean to say, and if this person watches it, I don't care.
She's a fan.
Yeah, she's a fan.
She's no longer a fan.
And it's just the truth. All this weight was lifted off my shoulders. All of a sudden I can breathe. My mind is clear. I'm now writing songs much better now. Everything's just like, you're going to see this next song that comes out, topics different, more of an inspirational topic. It's like the first time I've ever written like that, and I'm really excited about it. All this happens because you just take out the trash in your life, and you just live better that way. And that's the truth. As harsh as that may sound, that's the truth. You guys, we all only live once, so don't let anything stop you from being happy.
And I want to add on to what you're saying. A lot of guys do go through that experience where there's a girl, and whether she's jealous or whatever the caller had just said, there's other aspects of a girl that could drive a guy crazy too. Yeah. But regardless of whatever craziness that the guy is dealing with, I do agree he should leave and find something healthier. But unfortunately, a lot of guys have this, I guess, the urge of just having female companionship exactly is just lacking for everybody. That they just settle. And I think that's unfortunate because a lot of guys do settle. They have kids. Now their whole life is now misery.
You're trapped.
Forever. And now, of course, if they are married, now they have kids. He leaves. Who gets the money? She gets the money. She gets the house, and she gets the kids.
And that's the cycle. That's what happens. A guy doesn't understand, like, hey man, like you can be happier, you can have a better life than this, and they stick around with the girl that they're not happy with, but they just stick around because God knows why. Then she gets pregnant, they have a kid, and now she's extra incentivized to leave you, and now she will, and then she does, and now you're broken down. You know, and that's a cycle. That's what happens to most guys, unfortunately. You know, I'm saying all this, but you know, I don't feel like I have to tell anybody, but I want to make it clear. I love women. I think I love I love men, I love women. Not sexually, of course, but you know,
I love guy.
I want everyone to be good and happy. You know, I don't hate women like you deserve to be miserable.
But even the way that you're saying it right now, because you're trying to be, I guess you're trying to explain the reasons why facts are facts, and you're almost like trying to be overly nice about it.
Even
when you're just saying facts.
Even it's just factual.
You know, like at the end, because I do it too. You know, like sometimes I'll say certain things. That's why Enrique says like when you were saying certain things, like that's something what Irvin would say. But it's facts. You know, you're saying it directly.
It's true.
But unfortunately, because everybody's being coddled right now, and everybody's like what we're saying, every girl's being over embellished from these simps, and of course these lies that these simps are telling them. Now that's their reality. Now when you're actually telling them a fact that is actually within reality, not their reality but actual reality, it becomes almost an insult.
And that's you know, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just the nice guy in me or something. Like I want to tell you how it is, but I want to be polite
break
about
it down,
you know, or break it down at least, you know. I don't know, because as a songwriter, you know, like I find it hard for me to say my message directly. You know what I mean? Like it's hard to just like there's a couple bands that are really good at like saying Phoebe Bridgers is a good example, where her lyrics are just her talking to you, but they're so fluid and it makes no sense, but that's how it is. I guess that's just what it is in me. I wish I had that. So I guess I seek that. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. But yeah, just me, I guess me being polite. But I am someone that always wants to say the truth.
Yeah.
I don't ever want to BS anyone.
Yeah.
And I never will.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like if Enrique showed me a song, I'd be like, hey, like, and let's say it sucked.
Yeah.
I doubt that's not going to ever happen, but let's just say it sucked.
I tried.
Show him a song.
Enrique's dope. Enrique's dope. Like, I'd tell him, hey man, like personally, like the mixing could be better.
Yeah.
I think your voice is sticking out too hard. Got to cut those frequencies out, man. I can help you with that.
Cool.
You see what I mean? Like that's where my nice guy comes in.
Yeah.
But it's not me being nice. It's just me being genuine. Like let me help you with this.
You're giving them. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. You're building them. You're giving them the tools.
Yeah. And building people. I don't tear people down. I'd like to build them up. Even if it is like a woman that's just a soul destroyer, I'll still try my best to go, hey man, like that sucked. That you went to court and won knowing damn well you didn't deserve that. That sucks. And I'm gonna have time to wrestle with the likeliness of me being cool with you. But hey, you should reverse that. You know, I'm still gonna give the solution despite how much bad you've done. You know what I mean? That's just the person I am, I guess. I don't know.
No, I think in general, like every nice guy is a nice guy. Every good guy is a good guy. I think there's just limits to everything.
For sure.
You know, like how much time are you able to give out to that person that is basically whatever they're doing in a negative way.
Yeah.
That's where I come in. Like I would say I'm a nice guy or a good guy, but there's my limit has kind of limited even itself.
Yes.
To the point to how much time I'm going to be able to carry you.
And I relate to that because that's what happened with me. Okay. That's just like I just lost. I don't know if I lost patience or I don't think I lost patience. I think I grew.
Okay.
I think that's what it is. I grew as a person and I learned not to tolerate things I shouldn't have to tolerate.
Okay.
That's what it is. Yeah. And I feel I resonate with that.
Yeah.
It's like, like I've developed enough to know, hey, this is BS and I'm putting up with now.
I know where this is going.
Yeah,
okay. If you're not smart enough.
Because now, if that was to happen, like the example I gave earlier with my ex, dude, I'm done.
Yeah.
Like, is there going to be? I'm not dealing with it.
Yeah.
Bye. Like, because we live a life now where there's no time to lose your soul into other things that don't matter. To other insecurities that don't matter. You have to develop yourself and you have to make the impact in the world while you still can. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah, no, I agree. I definitely agree. I try every single time that someone comes into my studio, it's more of like, I want you to grow with me, but if you're not growing because you can't either take criticism or do what you need to do on your daily life and you just want to be in here and get it inspired because you're in here, but understand that I'm the one that built it. You didn't build it.
Yeah.
So it's my energy, and you're just taking the energy without actually putting in energy to equalize what I'm actually giving you.
Yeah.
And that's where my limits kind of go through. I'm like, okay, I can't have you anymore because there's no more purpose for you to come into my
vampires,
life.
man.
Mm-hmm. That's it. And I think TMEG or good toxic men aren't about that shit.
Yeah.
We ain't about that, man.
Bro.
We try to change, man.
Yeah, facts.
Hey, man, we're pretty much down to the end of the show here. Anything you want to say, plug in, or...
Yeah, I'm really interested in the venue that you have coming up.
Yeah.
That's something that I do. If you do the grand opening, just let us know.
Yeah, we'll do.
I'm super down just to announce it. Hopefully we have time to like announce it on air. And then,
for sure.
And then just give you a plug in or a shout out on our Instagram as well.
And that'd be amazing, guys.
Yeah, and then if you have any other updates as far as like any other events within the venue when you guys get it, just let us know too.
Yeah,
we would definitely be down to just be a big supporter of that because that's amazing.
Thank you. Yeah, I really appreciate that. You guys even just showing up and just performing, doing some stand-up comedy, or just spitting some real facts. I'm saying on the mic. That'd be dope.
Yeah.
I'd love to have you guys just be there and just hang out.
Cool.
But so TMEG, we're trying our best to, if there's any venues out there that need a band that's dope, let me know. Let us know. We have music coming very soon. The shift of we're trying to put out more music all the time. Mm-hmm. It's not as easy as I'd like, but it's happening. This gallery, Virtu Gallery, we're on Instagram right now. At least that's something you can follow us on. So it's vrtu.gallery. So give us a follow. It'd be really dope. And follow TMEG, TMEG.band on IG, and just be a part of our musical journey.
Yeah.
And I just want also one last thing though. Want to give a big shout out to the both of you boys.
Oh, thanks,
man. You guys are dope. I love what you guys are doing.
Thanks, man.
Big fans of you. Every time you guys upload, I'm like, yes, good content out at last.
Oh, thanks, man. We're trying.
Yeah, and you guys are dope.
We're trying.
Love your guys' work. And,
thanks, man.
Yeah, so shout out to you guys.
Thank you so much, man. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Yes. He was
Yes.
always with the handshakes over here.
I like the handshakes, buddy. Thank you so much.
No, thank you. Thank you, brother.
Appreciate you. Thanks, man.
Appreciate you. And we're getting off on this song, huh?
Yep. TMEG, TMEG. Thank you so much. Check them out. This is from their album, right?
Single.
LA Dreams. Yeah.
All right, you guys. Well, we're GTM, and thank you so much for coming in, Enrique.
Hey, thank you guys, everybody. We'll see you guys on the next one.
We'll see you guys on the next
Good
one.
talks, man. I'll see you guys next time.
See you. Peace. Wow. I'm so grateful to have been here with you guys.
Yeah.